Wes, this was the first day you guys were able to get out there with pads on. It's been a slow process kind of getting here with no OTAs, no mini camps. You had the helmets on for a couple days. Kind of what was it like being able to, take it to another level?
Yeah, it was good. There's obviously some rust to knock off. That's a long span of time when you're not in pads. You're not hitting. You're not used to that sort of speed yet. So, it felt good, but there was some rust to knock off.
How long does that typically take to get going? And is COVID really kind of impacting the speed of where you would be compared to normal seasons if we weren't living in this pandemic?
I think it really just takes a couple days. Your body gets conditioned to hitting relatively quickly. So it's kind of hard to say where we would be at without all the COVID stuff. But yeah, I think, a couple days in, your body gets adjusted pretty quickly.
You're going up against a defensive line that everybody is very excited to see. Can you tell early on how good they will be?
Yeah, I mean they're really good over there. There's a lot of talent across the board. Interior, the guys on the edge. There's a lot of stud athletes and a lot of really good football players over there.
How does that help you guys, knowing when you do have to get ready for the season without the preseason games, knowing that you are going up with what is projected to be one of the best defensive lines in the league?
Yeah, like you said, we're going to be going against those guys every day. So those are great reps to have, and great. Those are great looks to see for sure. Getting ready for week one.
Anything on Chase Young you can tell us yet?
Not yet. It's a little early.
Literally, okay. We're just so excited to finally get football back. We know you are as well. Last season, you started in 5 games, but you appeared in 9. Tell us kind of where you feel you are now in trying to get that starting spot heading into this season.
Yeah, those games last year, the being able to get in there and get that experience was huge. Just kind of living those moments. That's pretty important. It gets you ready for your years to come. So I'm just taking that and trying to build on it, and just doing everything I can to get myself in a good position.
You have a new offensive line coach. Well, a lot of new coaches all across the board, including as well Ron Rivera. They were saying a lot of this is trying to teach technique on Zoom is basically near impossible. So here you're in our walkthroughs trying to learn the technique. What adjustments and kind of have you seen and how that has kind of developed?
Yeah, it's been good. Like you said, it was challenging over Zoom to get certain things figured out, I guess. Some things are just hard to grasp until you're doing it, physically in person. But I think it's gone well. It's gone as good as it possibly could, given the circumstances. And I think we're all just excited to keep pushing forward.
We hear a lot of things on what Scott Turner is bringing to the offense. He wants it fast-paced, up-tempo, guys kind of moving around all over the field. Does that impact, though, you on the line at all, or is it kind of, I guess, the same as what you would expect?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't change things a whole lot. We're still just going to line up every play and just do everything we can to get our jobs done. Sometimes the tempo might be pushed a little bit, but that's nothing that's going to surprise us. It's something we'll be ready for.
If you're to look at where your game is now and kind of what you want to improve on or work on to really kind of, lock in the spot, be that guy that's going to stop those defenses, what would you say? And if coaches told you they want you to focus on?
Yeah, I mean, there's little things here and there, small technique things. That's always going to be the case. There's always little things to fine tune and to get better at, and those things are always going to be there. And I'm just going to keep working to fine tune them.
All right, you won't tell us the details. How about when you were in quarantine? I heard you picked up to be a carpentry. Tell us how that came about.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, there was just a lot of downtime, so we needed something to fill that time. So I was hanging out with Chase Roulier quite a bit. He's been into woodworking for several years now. Him and I just kind of started doing some projects together, and then that was just a really good time filler during the quarantine.
I heard that your wife had wanted a birdhouse. Was that the first thing you built, or what was the first thing, and how did it go?
Yeah, that was the first thing. I think it went pretty well. I got smiles out of it. You know, she wasn't disappointed. So, yeah, it was a good first project.
And you recently are married as well. Congratulations. Were you
Thank
a
you.
part of the planning process? I know usually the wives want you to be doing something.
Um, Here and there, you know, here and there, I jump in. She definitely did the majority of it. Yeah, I threw my thoughts in there every now and then.
What, did you at least get to pick the music for the first dance?
Um, it was a combined decision.
Okay, smart
Combined
man.
decision. Yeah.
Smart man. Yes, ma'am. Whatever you want, honey. All right. Look, it's exciting to see you guys back out there on the field. Quarantine is still having to be safe, but to be able to see you on the field, the pads on, it's exciting for everybody. What would you say fans could expect this season?
Yeah, I expect a lot of good things. You know, we're still early in the process of things, but there's a lot of good things happening out on the field. You know, and there's just a lot to build upon and a lot of momentum rolling forward.
Thank you, Wes.
Thank you.